My beloved child, do not turn away from this moment, for it carries a weight that your spirit can already sense. There is a stirring deep within you, a trembling in your heart, as if something unseen is calling your name. This is not a coincidence, nor is it a fleeting feeling. Archangel Michael, with a voice like fire, is shouting your name across the heavens, urging you to stay, to listen, to open your heart to what is about to unfold. Your image, your essence, the very core of who you are, has been placed into the hands of someone with immense power, someone whose influence stretches far beyond what you can imagine. In the next few moments, a truth that has been hidden from you will begin to reveal itself, like a scroll slowly unrolling before your eyes. Stay here, my child. Do not skip ahead or turn away. If you leave now, you may miss the divine message that heaven has orchestrated for this very moment in your life. Can you feel it? That gentle pull in your soul, that quiet whisper that tells you this is no ordinary message? It is a sign, a beacon, pointing you toward the destiny that has been written for you since before time began. This moment is not random. It is not a chance encounter with words on a screen or a voice in your ear. It is a sacred appointment, a divine alignment that has been set in motion by forces far greater than you can see. Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, stands with his sword of light drawn, speaking your name with urgency. He sees the battles you have fought in silence, the struggles no one else could understand, the tears you shed when you thought no one was watching. Nothing about you has gone unnoticed. Every step you've taken, every moment of pain, every whispered prayer has been seen and heard by the heavens. And now, something extraordinary is happening. A movement has begun, tied to your name, your face, your very being. If you do not open your heart to this truth right now, it could slip away, like sand through your fingers. Pause, my beloved, and take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs, grounding you in this moment. You are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine, and the light of God is breaking through the darkness that has tried to hold you back. This is not a casual message meant to entertain or pass the time. This is a divine warning, wrapped in a revelation that carries the power to change your life. In the quiet of the night, when the world was still, a meeting was held in the spiritual realm, and your name was spoken. Your image was passed from one hand to another, not in judgment, but in honor. The heavens have made a decision about you, and it is unfolding before your eyes right now. Stay with me, my child, until the very end, because what is about to be revealed will shake the very foundation of what you thought you knew about yourself, your life, and your future. You were not brought to this moment by accident. You were not led to these words by chance. This is a divine orchestration, a moment where the unseen world and the physical world collide to bring you into the fullness of your purpose. Your spirit has been restless, hasn't it? You've felt a stirring, a sense that something is shifting around you, even if you couldn't put it into words. That feeling is real. It is the echo of heaven's movement in your life. Archangel Michael, with his fiery sword, stands as your protector, declaring that you are chosen, marked, and destined for greatness. He whispers to your soul, urging you to listen, to stay, to not let this moment pass you by. Your picture, your name, your very essence has been placed before a throne of power, not to condemn you, but to lift you up. The most powerful person alive has seen you, not just your face, but the truth of who you are, and this is not a small thing. It is a sign that heaven is moving on your behalf, preparing a stage for your elevation. Do not doubt this, my child. Do not brush it aside as imagination or wishful thinking. The trembling in your chest, the racing of your heart, is your spirit recognizing the truth of what is being spoken. This is your moment of crossing, where the path you've been walking meets the destiny you were created for. Stay here, because what comes next will change everything. You may be wondering, why me? Why now? You may feel small, unworthy, or unprepared for what is being said. But let me tell you a truth that heaven knows and wants you to understand. You were chosen before you ever took your first breath. Your life is not a series of random events or meaningless struggles. Every trial, every tear, every moment of doubt has been part of a divine tapestry, woven together to prepare you for this very hour. The heavens have been watching you, not with judgment, but with love. They have seen your silent battles, the ones you fought when no one else was looking. They have heard your prayers, even when you thought they were lost in the wind. And now, the time of waiting is coming to an end. A door that has been locked for so long is about to swing open, and you are being called to walk through it. The enemy of your soul has been working tirelessly to keep you distracted, to fill your life with noise, to pull your focus away from this moment. He knows what is at stake. He knows that if you hear this message, if you stay until the end, you will step into a destiny that he cannot stop. That is why Archangel Michael's voice is so urgent, so piercing. He is cutting through the distractions, silencing the lies, and calling you to attention. Your picture being delivered to the hands of power is not just a symbol. It is a declaration that your time of obscurity is over. The most powerful person alive, whether you know their name or not, has been stirred by heaven to recognize you. They may not understand why, but their spirit has been touched by the divine, and soon, their actions will align with God's plan for your life. Let me tell you about the spiritual law that governs this moment. There is a truth in the universe that no force of darkness can undo. What is written in heaven must come to pass on earth. But here's the mystery, my child. Many people miss their miracles because they do not recognize the signs when they appear. They hear a divine word, but treat it as ordinary. They see a moment of opportunity, but dismiss it as coincidence. And then they wonder why blessings slip through their fingers, why doors remain closed, why their lives feel stuck in cycles of struggle. I do not want that for you. Archangel Michael does not want that for you. That is why this message burns with urgency, why it pleads with you to stay, to listen, to receive. This is your moment to cross over from waiting to walking in your purpose. In the unseen realm, a gathering took place about your life. Your enemies, those forces, both seen and unseen, that have tried to hold you back, raised their voices against you. They pointed to your mistakes, your failures, your moments of weakness, hoping to convince heaven that you are unworthy. They tried to use your past as a chain to keep you bound. But Archangel Michael rose, his sword blazing with light, and struck the ground, silencing every accusation. He declared, "This one is chosen. This one is marked. This one will not be erased." And in that moment, your image was lifted up, not as evidence against you, but as proof of the destiny written over your life. It was carried to the hands of power, not to judge you, but to prepare the way for your elevation. Can you feel the weight of this truth, my beloved? You have walked through seasons where you felt overlooked, betrayed, and underestimated. People spoke words that cut deep, making you question your worth. They placed limits on you, telling you what you could not do, who you could not be. But they did not know the truth. They did not see what heaven saw. While you were crying in secret, heaven was collecting your tears. While you were praying in the dark, heaven was storing your prayers. While you felt invisible, heaven was writing your name in a book of remembrance. And now, the door that has been shut is opening. The season of delay is giving way to a season of acceleration. You may be asking, is this really for me? Could something this big, this powerful, truly be meant for someone like me? Yes, my child, it is for you. The trembling in your spirit, the racing of your heart, is your soul's confirmation that this is real. You are not here by accident. You are here because heaven has orchestrated this moment to awaken you to your purpose. The countdown is ticking, 10, 9, 8, and with each second, the veil between the seen and unseen grows thinner. Secrets are about to be revealed. Truths that were hidden are about to come to light. This is why your spirit feels restless, why your heart beats faster, why you cannot look away. Your soul knows that a divine truth is about to strike like lightning, and when it does, nothing in your life will be the same. Do not let fear take root, my beloved. The revelation that is coming may shake you. It may challenge what you thought you knew about yourself, about others, about your past. But this shaking is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to deliver you. God does not send his angels to frighten you. He sends them to guard you, to fight for you, to protect the fragile flame of your destiny until it bursts into a blazing fire. Archangel Michael is not crying out to condemn you. He is crying out to awaken you, to lift your eyes, to open your ears, to prepare you for the door that is about to open. The enemy has tried to keep you distracted, scrolling through noise, lost in the chaos of the world. But these words are piercing through that noise like a trumpet, calling you to stand ready for what heaven is about to do. For so long, you have wondered why your prayers seemed unanswered, why your dreams seemed delayed, why your life felt stuck. But what you did not see was that the delay was protection. The silence was preparation. The hiddenness was shaping you into someone strong enough to carry the weight of what is coming. Heaven does not release a crown before the head is ready to bear it. It does not pour out an inheritance before the hands are steady enough to hold it. You were not forgotten. You were being fortified. You were not ignored. You were being prepared. And now, the preparation is complete. The fullness of time has arrived, and Archangel Michael's cry is a signal that the moment of unveiling is here. What you are stepping into is bigger than you can understand right now. It is not just about you. It is about the generations tied to your obedience. There are people whose lives will be changed because you chose to listen, to stay, to receive this message. There are chains that will be broken in your family, curses that will be lifted, doors that will be unlocked, not because you are perfect, but because heaven has chosen you as a vessel. Your picture being delivered is the sign. Your name being spoken in heavenly courts is the confirmation. And the stirring in your spirit right now is the undeniable witness that this is your moment. There are secrets about your life, your family, your lineage that have been hidden from you. Patterns of pain have tried to repeat themselves, generation after generation. Chains of failure have tried to bind you, whispering that you will end up like those before you. But hear this truth. You are the one chosen to break those chains. You are the one through whom freedom will flow to those who come after you. This is not about survival. It is about transformation. You are not just being rescued. You are being raised. You are not just being saved. You are being seated in a place of purpose and power. Do not fear the shock of what is coming. Some truths will unsettle you. Some faces will be revealed as false. Some hearts you trusted will be exposed as disloyal. But do not cling to what heaven is removing. What is being cut away is poison disguised as honey, death masquerading as friendship. God is not punishing you. He is protecting you. The countdown continues. 10, 9, 8. With each second, the veil grows thinner. The truth draws closer. Your spirit feels it, doesn't it? That tingling in your bones, that restlessness in your soul. It is not anxiety, it is anticipation. Your soul knows what your mind cannot yet grasp. This is the hour of your unveiling. Every word you read is planting a seed in your spirit. Some will bloom tonight, others in the months to come, but all will grow if you stay until the end. Do not rush. Do not skim. Each sentence is a key, each paragraph a step toward the destiny that awaits you. The most powerful person alive, who holds your picture, has been waiting for you. They may not know your name yet, but heaven knows, and soon you will see the connection unfold. There are people who have underestimated you, who thought you would always remain in the shadows, who spoke words that cut deep into your heart. But those words were lies. They were never aligned with heaven's truth. Even when they overlooked you, God's "I never left you." Even when they rejected you, His hand remained upon you. And now, those who dismissed you will be shocked when they see you rise. They will not understand how the doors opened, how favor found you, how your life shifted so suddenly. But you will know, because you will remember this moment, this message, this cry from heaven that told you in advance that your destiny was being prepared. The revelation coming to you is not just external, it is internal. Yes, doors will open, people will appear, resources will flow. But even more than that, something inside you is awakening. A strength you didn't know you had, a gift you didn't realize you carried, an authority that has been lying dormant is about to come alive. You've felt glimpses of it before, moments when courage rose in you despite fear, when words came from your mouth that you didn't know you could speak, when love flowed out of you even in the face of pain. Those were not accidents. They were previews of the well of power within you, and now that well is breaking open. You will speak with clarity that surprises even you. You will walk into places you once feared, clothed in peace. You will declare truths that cut through lies like lightning. The enemy has seen this awakening, and he trembles. He knows that once you realize who you are, once you step into the fullness of your calling, no chain can hold you, no curse can bind you, no opposition can defeat you. That is why the battles have been so fierce, why the warfare has been relentless. It was never about your past. It was about your future. The enemy fought so hard because he saw what was written over your tomorrow. But you are still here, still standing, still breathing. That is proof that he did not win. The story is not over, and the best is yet to come. As you stand in this moment, know that you are not alone. Angels are surrounding you, warding off distractions, silencing lies, clearing the path for what is to come. There are people prepared by heaven, waiting to meet you, carrying what you need for the next season. Do not be surprised when strangers show you kindness, when doors open unexpectedly, when resources flow from hands you never touched. This is not coincidence. It is divine alignment. The same hand that preserved you is now connecting you. Stay in this moment, my beloved, for the revelation is still unfolding. The countdown continues. 10, 9, 8, and with each second you are closer to the truth that will set you free. My beloved child, you have lingered here, absorbing every word, and that choice has anchored you in a moment of divine significance. The stirring in your spirit is not fading. It is growing stronger, like a fire being kindled within you. Archangel Michael's cry still echoes, his sword of light still burns brightly, guarding the path that heaven has set before you. The truth that has begun to unfold is not yet complete, for there are deeper layers to this revelation, greater secrets waiting to be unveiled. You are standing on holy ground, where the veil between the seen and unseen is paper-thin, and the countdown, 10, 9, 8, continues to tick, drawing you closer to a moment that will redefine your life. Do not turn away now, my child, for the words that follow carry the weight of eternity, and they are meant for you. Let your heart remain open, let your spirit stay attentive, for what is being spoken is not just a message. It is a divine impartation, a key to unlock the next chapter of your destiny. You may feel the trembling in your chest intensifying, as if your soul is straining to grasp something just beyond your understanding. That is because you are on the edge of a breakthrough, a moment where the ordinary gives way to the extraordinary. The heavens are leaning closer, whispering truths that have been hidden from you for too long. Your picture, your name, your very essence being placed in the hands of the most powerful person alive is not a random act. It is a deliberate move by heaven to position you where you were always meant to be. This person, this figure of influence, has been stirred by a force they may not fully comprehend, but their heart has been touched by the divine. They are a vessel a doorway through which God's plan for your life will begin to manifest. You may not know their face yet, but soon, their role in your story will become clear. Let me speak to the questions that linger in your mind. You may be wondering, how can this be? How can someone so significant know of me? How can my life, with all its flaws and struggles, matter in such a grand plan? My child, hear this clearly. Heaven does not choose based on human standards. It does not look for perfection, wealth, or worldly success. Heaven looks at the heart, at the willingness to say, "Here I am," even when your voice shakes. You are chosen not because you have never stumbled, but because you kept rising every time you fell. Every scar you carry is a testimony of your resilience. Every tear you've shed has watered the seeds of your destiny. You are not small in Heaven's eyes. You are mighty, marked, and ready for what is coming. The battles you've faced were not random. The nights you lay awake, wrestling with doubt, fear, or pain, were not wasted. The moments when you felt abandoned, when doors slammed shut, when voices told you that you were not enough, these were not punishments. They were preparations. Like gold tested in fire, you have been refined. Like a blade forged in heat, you have been sharpened. The enemy of your soul saw the potential within you long before you did, and he tried to extinguish it. He sent storms to drown you, distractions to derail you, and lies to discourage you. But he failed. You are still here, reading these words, feeling the fire in your spirit, and that is proof that his plans have been thwarted. Heaven has preserved you for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Let me tell you about the spiritual realm, where decisions are made that shape the course of your life. In that unseen place, a council was held, and your name was spoken with reverence. The adversary, the one who opposes all that is good, tried to argue against you. He pointed to your mistakes, your moments of weakness, your doubts, hoping to disqualify you. But Archangel Michael stood tall, his voice like thunder, his sword blazing with divine fire. He declared, "This one belongs to the Most High. This one is covered by grace. This one is destined for glory." And with those words, the accusations fell silent. Your image was lifted high, not as a mark of shame, but as a banner of victory. It was carried to the hands of power, not to judge you, but to announce that your season of hiding is over. You may feel unworthy, my beloved, but heaven says otherwise. Your unworthiness is swallowed up in God's mercy. Your weakness is overtaken by His strength. Your past is no match for His grace. The picture of you that has been delivered is not just a physical image. It is a representation of your spirit, your calling, your destiny. It is a sign that heaven has endorsed you, that you are being positioned for influence, for impact, for a purpose that will ripple through generations. Do not be surprised when doors begin to open without explanation, when opportunities come to you without effort, when names you never expected to hear are suddenly connected to your own. This is the mystery of divine timing, when heaven says, "Now." No force on earth or in hell can stop it. The countdown continues. 10, 9, 8. And with each second, the atmosphere around you grows heavier with the presence of eternity. You feel it, don't you? The tingling in your bones, the racing of your heart, the sense that something is about to break open. This is not fear. It is anticipation. Your soul knows that you are standing at the edge of a divine unveiling. Truths are about to surface, some that will bring joy, others that may sting. You may discover hidden motives in people you trusted. You may see masks fall from faces you thought were loyal. But do not fear this exposure, for it is God's mercy at work. He is pruning away what cannot walk with you into your next season. He is cutting away the poison that has been disguised as sweetness, the death that has been masquerading as friendship. Trust His hand, for He is not careless with your heart. This moment is about more than just you. It is about the generations tied to your obedience. There are people, some you know, some you will never meet, whose lives will be transformed because you chose to stay, to listen, to receive. There are chains of addiction, poverty, and pain that have haunted your family for years, but you are the one chosen to break them. There are curses that have tried to linger, but you are the one through whom freedom will flow. Your victory is not just personal, it is generational. Your breakthrough will open doors for those who come after you. That is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you down. He wasn't afraid of who you were. He was terrified of who you are becoming. But his time is up. The scroll of your destiny is being unrolled, and what was written in heaven is about to manifest on earth. You may look back at your life and see only scars, only losses, only moments of failure. But heaven sees something different. Every trial you endured carved strength into your spirit. Every betrayal you survived burned pride out of your heart. Every season of loneliness forged a connection with God that nothing can break. You thought you were falling apart, but heaven was piecing you together. You thought you were drowning, but God was teaching you to breathe underwater. You thought you were forgotten, but you were being remembered in the courts of heaven. And now, because you did not give up, because you kept moving forward, because you held on even when it hurt, the time has come for your unveiling. The most powerful person alive who holds your picture is a sign, a symbol of the influence you are about to step into. This is not about fame or fleeting recognition. It is about a spiritual transaction, a moment where your identity is lifted from obscurity into visibility. Like Joseph, who was pulled from a prison to a palace. Like Esther, who rose from an orphan to a queen. Like David, who was called from a field to a throne. Your life is about to be pulled into a sphere of influence you could not have created on your own. You will stand in places you never imagined, seen by eyes you never thought would notice you. And though the details are still unfolding, this is the mark of heaven's endorsement upon your life. Do not let doubt creep in, whispering that you are not ready, that you are not enough. Heaven answers those whispers with a resounding truth. You are ready because God has made you ready. Every hidden season was training. Every closed door was strengthening. Every unanswered prayer was building endurance. Even your failures have been woven into a testimony that will inspire others. Your mistakes have become fertilizer for your future. Do not despise your weaknesses, for it is in them that God's power is perfected. When you thought you were breaking, you were being built into someone unbreakable. When you thought you were dying, you were being resurrected into a new creation. The revelation that is coming will not only expose enemies, it will reveal allies. There are people heaven has prepared, waiting in the wings, ready to step into your life with the resources, support, and connections you need. Do not be surprised when strangers extend kindness, when unexpected doors swing open, when help comes from places you never anticipated. This is not chance. It is divine orchestration. The same angels that fought for you in secret are now guiding these helpers into your path. Stay attentive, my child, for the countdown is still moving. 10, 9, 8. Each second brings you closer to the moment when the unseen becomes visible, when the hidden becomes revealed, when the promises of heaven break through into your reality. Your spirit has been restless lately, hasn't it? The sleepless nights, the vivid dreams, the waves of emotion that rise without warning. These are not random. They are the tremors of heaven's nearness, the signs that you are standing on the edge of something monumental. Archangel Michael cries out because he sees the enemy's desperate attempts to pull you away, to distract you, to make you miss this moment. But he will not succeed. The angels are surrounding you, clearing the path, silencing the noise, ensuring that you hear what heaven is speaking. The atmosphere around you is heavy because eternity is leaning in, and God himself is bending his ear toward your life. Think back to the moments when you thought you wouldn't make it. The days when the weight of life felt too heavy to bear, when you almost gave up, when you wondered if God had forgotten you. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still hoping. That is a miracle. You thought you were weak, but you were stronger than you knew. You thought you were alone, but angels were watching over you. Every step you took was a declaration against the darkness that tried to silence you. And now, those steps have led you to this moment, where heaven's decree is colliding with earth's reality. The shocking truths that are coming may unsettle you. You may learn things about your past, about people close to you, about hidden motives that make your heart pause. But these revelations are for your protection. God is removing what cannot go with you into your next season. The pruning may sting, but it is a mercy. The unveiling may hurt, but it is the doorway to freedom. Trust the hands of heaven, for they are gentle even in their cutting. They are shaping you, not breaking you. They are preparing you for a harvest that cannot be delayed any longer. My beloved child, if this divine message has stirred your heart, ignited your spirit, or brought light to your path, I humbly ask you to like and subscribe to stay connected to the flow of heaven's revelations. Your support helps spread this sacred truth to others who are longing for hope and guidance, just as you are. If you feel led to give a super thanks of up to $20, know that your generosity will amplify this message, reaching souls across the world who need to hear the cry of Archangel Michael in their own moment of destiny. With all my love, I pray you feel the warmth of God's embrace as you step boldly into the purpose He has written for you. Thank you, from the depths of my heart, for being part of this divine journey.